for Bill Cosby? Did he forget the names just like Steve Harvey? Tell Adidas that we need $1 million in production.
What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram here. You stuttering prick. What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram here. Let's read some comments. Joseph the Mighty. Did some cunt actually spoil the Jon Snow theory? No, there was a Facebook video. I said YouTube, but it was Facebook. That said Jon Snow raised by wolves. A dragon raised by wolves. Epwid Bane. Watch Stranger Things and The Blacklist. Fuck The Walking Dead. I've seen The Blacklist. I love it. Stranger Things and Walking Dead are on the list. SSB4 by Finn Drews. After Stranger Things, you should watch Breaking Bad. Seen Breaking Bad. Love it. Arguably my favorite TV show ever. Definitely one of the best TV shows ever. JD Canto. Hey Jimmy, wanted to ask your opinion on this. Why is it that when Jimmy asks Rob to fight one-on-one, Rob refuses, saying Jimmy would win? For that, we called him smart, thinking wisely. When John asks Ramsey the same and Ramsey declines, we call him a coward. Why do you think that is? Ramsey was being as smart as Rob and making the same decision. We like Rob. We don't like Ramsey. The simplest answer. Damn, I miss Rob. He has some great lines. Jamie goes, 3 victories to make you a conqueror. He goes, better than 3 defeats. The king in the north! You should watch Mr. Robot. Seen the first season. I don't know. That's one of those shows that I just don't sit down to watch. I can't even explain about Mr. Robot. It's like, they had a marathon on USA once. I just binge watched the whole first season. Never even thought about watching season 2. And then I saw 3 episodes of season 2. Sat there and watched it. It's weird. Sergio, Cersei be like, I'm here to love my children and fuck shit up. And I'm all out of children. Debbie Gary, absolutely. Honor and a privilege. Jimmy, can you rank the seasons now? Before you said season 4 won, then others are toss up. How about now? I answered this in the review, but I'd go a player up. I'd go 4, 6, 1, and then the other 3 kind of mixed together. I would recommend Death Note. It's super insane. Kira. What do we think? Never heard of it. I don't think. That an anime? Then I might have heard of it. Julia Davis, I'm anxious to know what you think of the Jon Snow parentage thing. We learned that Lyanna Stark was his mother, but who was his father? That's what I'm saying. I guess we're supposed to assume that, Rhaegar is his dad. I suppose that makes sense. I don't know. I'm big on that dead. We talked about this last season. If you don't see a body, that person's not dead. Don't assume shit. Not that they're not dead, but you shouldn't assume they're dead. If I don't see skeeting going on, I'm not assuming anything. SLS, this may have already been asked. If so, I apologize, but I'm interested to know, while the showrunners relied heavily on the books for the majority of seasons, from your perspective as a writer, what do you think of the efforts of the showrunners and their effectiveness at storytelling? I definitely can see the storytelling slip after season, I'll say 4. But they were so good at big moments, so good at character stuff, that it's like not missing a beat. It's really good in a different kind of way. Have you seen Penny Dreadful? No, I have not. Let me know. People. Daniel Griff, did you notice how the 3 characters who are the best at giving speeches, Dany, Tyrion, and Theon, all ended up on the same team with Varys? That shit would be over, even without the military advantage. Theon used to give great speeches. Now he just kind of... Get out of here, you sick motherfucker. River004. Tom in his week, but I disagree that the why isn't important. Bad parenting, bullied by his older brother, no father figures. He's pliable. Not his fault, honestly. When your mistakes or your character flaws cause pain or cause suffering to people who are, I don't say not, to other people you care about, then they become your own character flaws. If your parents raised you to be a cannibal and you just fucking eat people, dead people, we'll say, for argument's sake, that's one thing. When you start eating alive people, it's something else. His weakness is okay in this space. In another space where now you are affecting people who've done nothing but look out for you. Cersei's manipulative, but she's not abusive. Not to him, at least. She obviously cares about him, and she's going through hell, and now there's a complete stranger who's able to manipulate you. You know what I mean? People who are close to you manipulate you all the fucking time. Those you with girlfriends or boyfriends, you know this. Through all kinds of different ways. If some fucking stranger came up to you and started fucking, oh, you don't do this enough. You'd be like, get out of my face. And if they were hurting your girlfriend or boyfriend, like, are you serious? Or your mom? Are you kidding me? Enough. Lister walkthroughs. I never said he wasn't weak, just that he wasn't a bitch. It's the same thing to me. I say he was a bitch first, said he was full of bitch assiness, which is a synonym for weak. Rather than pointing your finger and insulting a boy who's manipulated from a young age, you should be insulting those around him. Like who? Joffrey's dead. King Robert is dead. His mother gives too many shits about him. Someone who rose up flinching at everyone who raised an arm because they were physically abused while they were young, would you call them a bitch? No, when someone's mentally abused, let's just call them a bitch. If you flinch at everybody who fucking makes a movement towards you, I probably wouldn't call you a bitch. If you refuse to get into fights, I probably wouldn't call you a bitch. If you came home one day and your parents were getting the shit kicked out of them, and you just sat there frozen, like, what do I do? Yeah, I would. I'd call you a bitch. At that point, whatever feelings you have for your parents should take over bitch assiness. I used to use this analogy in public, like not on the internet. I would go, if Mike Tyson of 1989 came home and was beating the shit out of you, came home and he was beating the shit out of your parents. You can't beat Mike Tyson 1989. I don't care who you are. But you wouldn't just sit back and let them beat the shit out of your parents, regardless of knowing you'd lose. For all that said, Jim, my disagreement has no impact on the support I wish to show you to your content. Love your reaction. Just disagree with something you say. Listen, I never take stuff like this personally. You're not disrespectful. You're not rude. You're not cunty. I like having arguments, conversations with people, so I don't take offense to it. Appreciate it. You forgot Blackwater and the Reigns of Castamere. Reigns of Castamere wouldn't be in my top 6 because, yeah. Though Blackwater, I gotta, ooh. I might have to do something with that. Matt Farrell, did you really just say gender-neutral curse words? Really? Yes. Just, you have to understand something. Your point can be lost outside of context. So if some lady, right, is being a rude person, and you go, listen here, bitch, immediately, you just added a whole bunch of context to this conversation. You as a man are calling a woman a bitch. So immediately, there's different things that come into it. Woman hating and fucking civil rights and all types of shit that you didn't mean when you said it. Even though it might be the first word that pops into your fucking head. So, to slip by all this and get your point across, why not call her a piece of shit? Why not call her a motherfucker? Because then any people overhearing understand that you just simply hate this person. You with me? Certain things you can't get away with. Just because of context and subtext and where we are in this country or around the world. I can only speak on this country. Like, there was some black guy on TV who just was rubbing me the wrong way, and my first thought was uppity. If you're white, you can't call that guy uppity. It'd be an outrageous thing to say. Even though I mean it, and I obviously mean no racial thing by it. Just, ugh. Or if a woman's being overly sensitive, you can't say it because of the context that comes with it. Well, you can say it, I'm just saying, be prepared for a backlash to it. So me, to sidestep all that, I find the way to say it with the least amount of explaining that has to come with it. I thought you said you don't like zombies. Why do you even want to watch The Walking Dead? I've been told it's not really a zombie show. It's like a survival show that features zombies. Who was the best man that ever existed? Could be Ric Flair. It's entirely possible. Do a reaction for Dexter. Love Dexter. Seen it already. Sorry. Sherry Hoffling, thank you. So now that you've caught up, how does GoT rank in your all-time favorite shows? Who? I think it's where it was before. It's up there with Breaking Bad, The Shield, and The Wire as my favorite all-time shows. I'd have to watch it again if I was going to ever put it ahead of those shows. But right now, it's in the conversation. Did you ever finish Luke Cage? Yes, I did. Bob Terwilliger, 37. I appreciate it. Christina Loca, how much do you love Jamie now? That is it. We have finished. If I missed anybody, leave a comment, and then we'll do comments responding to the comments. Post your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe.